Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more live PGA Tour 2K21 PlayStation 5 gameplay here on the channel. Today we are checking out Sir Lee Aussie's Ghidora Palms. This is a fantasy course situated in Dubai, so really looking forward to this. I've seen a few of the screenshots and it really caught my attention, so let's get right into this one. As always, we will be leaving everything at default. Fairways are firm, greens are soft, green speed is fast, time of day is dusk and the weather is overcast. Let's check out the tee options we do have available. There are 3 tee options and we are going to be swinging from the white tees, which are playing 6,810 yards, and as always pin set number 1. Now for those of you guys who are eagle-eyed, and trust me there's a few of you out there, I am using some different clubs today. I have mixed things up. Stay tuned for a video coming out in the next few days where I use the most unforgiving clubs in the game and see how that affects your gameplay. But really looking forward to this Dubai fantasy themed golf course by Sir Lee Aussie. I do hope I'm pronouncing everything properly. It is great to feature a new designer on the channel, but what a superb looking opening hole, par 3, and look at the environment, by the way. Absolutely nailed the Dubai theme. If I had to guess what country I was on in this tee box, I would be guessing Dubai. But let's have a look at this huge bunker he's created over there. On the PlayStation 5, it's very hard to get a good look at the course, guys, but certainly a course logo there embedded into that island, I do feel. So let's get onto our tee shot here. 179 yards, down 14 feet, so 6 iron with that 2 mile per hour wind should be good for us here. It's a tiny slope. It should kick left, but we are going to land more to the right of our intended target. It does kick left and it is filtering away from the flagstick. Green speeds are 175, so they're fairly slick. Actually a lot of movement in this opening putt. It should turn back the last few feet towards the hole, hopefully. Good execution. Is it going to turn back? It didn't turn back as much as it looked it would, so we are going to pick up an opening par here on the first hole. But I don't know what it is. I have been in the training ground for a few minutes, the training facility, and my swing just does not feel fluent. I'm pulling the analog stick back, and at times the club's not coming back with it. So I do apologise if I'm having to take a few practice swings on this round. So hole number 2, par 5, we are going to take this down the left-hand side of the fairway. All the hazards were over to the right. There is a perfect laser beam straight almost, and that should kick on way down this fairway. And we should comfortably reach this green in 331 yards we have driven that. Don't think 4 iron gets there, but we're going to use 5 wood. We are going to float this up. Now this is one of the reasons I carry a 5 wood, guys, because I seem to get a lot more height on my approach shots with a 5 wood, and for some reason it sits down a lot quicker than many other clubs that you do have available. It's another perfect. This should be good. There is a backstop if we are too long. It doesn't look like we're going to have to use it. Don't think we're going to get to the top of the slope. So we have left ourselves here a good eagle opportunity on the second hole. There is a fair challenge in these greens. It's really going to swing hard from right to left. We certainly got the weight. Is it going to turn? Oh, it does turn, and what an eagle putt that is. And we do move to 2 under par through 2 holes with that superbly timed eagle. So hole number 3, oh, this is a drivable par 4. Now, I'm using a longer driver. It's playing 292 yards. So let's see if we can get this down there. Should kick left. Oh, it's a tiny fast, but that may actually help us out. And look at that for an aerial view of the course, guys. The Dubai skyline out there in the distance. And once again, we are seeing the course logo embedded into the island. I do hope it is the course logo. I could be completely wrong. So we've left ourselves another eagle opportunity here from 25 feet downhill, breaking multiple ways here, but favouring the left side of the hole. That should really start to turn. This is online, by the way. Oh wow, it was travelling a bit, but I have seen them drop on many occasions. On this occasion it doesn't. Robbed of back-to-back eagles there, but we do pick up the birdie and we move to 3 under par. Hole number 4, it's another par 3, this time playing 219 yards. I think we're going to have to use the slope to the right of the pin here. We are a little bit in between clubs. Yeah, 5 wood, almost full backspin here, and just play the slope to the right of the pin. We get the perfect. This should hopefully work out well. We're definitely going to find that slope. Hopefully it filters back down towards the flagstick. It has done. We're still a little bit long, but it is going to leave us a birdie opportunity here on the 4th hole. Probably our easiest putt so far. The calmest of the putts anyway. Breaks aren't so aggressive. Is that going to turn? Is that going to turn? Oh, we just burned past the left edge.
7-foot putt here.
Could argue that I played that a little bit firm. So 7-foot putt for the par. We do convert it, and with that we are going to remain at 3 under par. But what a fantastic opening few holes to this course. Like I say, it really caught my attention when I seen the screenshots. As you all know, I'm a huge fantasy course buff. So taking this drive down the right hand side,
Silky swing.
there's another perfect. This should hopefully kick over to the left hand side, looking at the layout of the fairway. This actually kicks to the right. I really expected that to kick left.
Elevated green on the approach here.
But so far, this course is right up my street. Plays as good as it looks. We're just de-lofting this pitching wedge here. One of the newer clubs that I have chosen for today's round. Should come up a little bit short and hopefully sit down instantly. Swing timing's been really good today so far.
In the right direction.
This should work out superbly, and that approach shot is right on the money, and we should be walking away with another birdie here on the 5th hole.
Could have a birdie on this hole.
So we do pick up the birdie,
There we go.
and we do get ourselves to 4 under par through 5 holes here. But this is such an enjoyable course or track, as some of you do refer to it as. Lots of decisions off the tee box actually. This is tough. I think we're going to have to turn this a little bit. Try and keep it down the right hand side. So just turning this, shaping this from left to right. Aiming for the right hand side of the bunkers here. Oh, it's a red slope. And that it could spell a very difficult shot from this Dubai sand here.
Setting up in the bunker here.
Actually not a bad lie. This 4 hybrid should get us up near the fairway. Don't want to be any greedier than 4 hybrid here due to the lip bunker. Want to make sure we get out of this. We do. Oh, it's a tiny fast. That is really going left with a lie at our feet. Would have liked to find fairway there, so we've really made life a lot more difficult for ourselves here. This is now just about getting this up and down for birdie, or at very worst par. So just pitching this. Should release out pretty well coming out the heavy rough. Good execution. Oh, it's came up short. Should run out though. It is going to leave us with an uphill putt for birdie. Very little movement in this one from 9 feet.
Heading towards the hole.
And we do manage to scramble the birdie there despite a really poor tee shot. And we do move to 5 under par.
We are on the 7th.
So hole number 7. Drivable par 4. Wow. And look at this. We're actually going to be able to drive this with the 3 wood. Not many par 4s you can reach in one with a 3 wood. Once again, it's a tiny fast. We're going to be long now. We are going to have another look at eagle. As you all know, I leave everything at default, so the wind conditions are a lottery. Sometimes I play in very high winds, or as like we are today, very low winds. That should turn. That should turn. Oh, it didn't turn enough. Look at my putt line though.
This one's 8 feet.
Putt line was pretty nasty looking there. But we do pick up the birdie. Drops right into the heart of the cup. And we are going to move to 6 under par with 2 holes remaining on this front 9. But this is a course, guys, that's going to be played on heaps of societies. It's just one of those courses that's got the great look, great feel about it. Plays as good as it looks. And playability wise, so far, it's going to keep everyone entertained.
Nice swing on that.
So we do get the perfect. Some of the tee shots have really been tough, to say the least, especially on master swing difficulty. You've got to thread the eye of the needle of some of these tee shots, which I do really like. So with that, we can really attack this approach shot with a lob wedge. Just applying a tiny bit of backspin here, because this wedge does really spin. It's very responsive on the greens. Don't want to overspin it. Good execution. Oh, that slope didn't move me as much as I had expected it to. So we are left of the pin, but it should spin back. It does spin back. And that should be another straightforward birdie opportunity from 5 feet out, which we do convert. And we are really cutting this course up so far. We are 7 under through 8 holes. We could easily be 9 under here as well, the way we're playing. So hole number 9 is another par 3. But look at the environment here. What's this? Oh, it's a boat. I was wondering what it was. A little shipwrecked rowing boat there. I'm just going to go full backspin on this 1-2-4 pitch and wedge. Anything right of the pin should be decent. Oh, that's a slight fast. That could well be bunker bound.
Oh, a little too much.
Is it going to sit? With the amount of spin we did apply, it did sit down. We avoided the bunker, but it's a nasty shot out the heavy rough. Not the best of lies here. Certainly going to turn to the right as soon as it leaves the face of the club due to the slope. It has done, but not as much as that. Left it short.
Good job with that chip shot.
We are going to walk away with a par after a poor tee shot. And we finish the front 9 with 7 under par. Really good start to the course. And hole number 10, par 5. Once again, quite a tight fairway here. Anything too fast or slow, you're certainly going to be missing these fairways. That's a tiny fast. That should hopefully kick right. Looking at the way the designer sculpted the fairway, it has done. And hats off to the designer, because the sculpting and planting has been done to a very high standard. Clearly knows his way around the designer features. So I'm just going to try and chase driver down here. It may reach, but it is an elevated green depending on the kick we get. We do hit the perfect. Has it got the legs to get up this false front? No, it hasn't. That is going to be a pitch shot, I do imagine. That green's well protected with a slope. So this is just a delicate touch here. Just applying a good bit of backspin. Just going to reset that. So just aiming a little bit past the pin. Good bit of backspin. Try and spin this back towards the hole. And hopefully set up straightforward birdie opportunity. Get the perfect. Wow, that didn't generate any spin at all. Quite surprised at that. And this is now a test and putt for birdie from 11 feet. Slightly downhill. It's really going to swing from right to left. Good putt line. Oh, and it's a good read as well. Right into the heart of the cup. And we do pick up another birdie. So great start to the back 9. Hole number 11, par 4. Elevated tee box here, so the green's way below us. But yeah, you've really got to be careful with your tee shots here. Once again, just going to turn this a little bit from left to right. Keep this down the right centre of the fairway. I think it kicks right as well. But I just love the environment he's created here. Oh, there's a slope. I think we may be okay here. We're just going to lose a good bit of yardage here. That ball did really kick hard right, as expected. But we still remain in the fairway. I just love how the course seems to play towards the Dubai skyline constantly. This club should be made for it here. 7 iron, good bit of backspin. Going to use the slope to the left of the flag. Allow the wind to drift us over there. We do get the perfect. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. I think this is going to work out really well. We're certainly going to find the slope. Should kick right down towards the pin. And we are going to have a good look at birdie here once again. So an 8-foot putt for birdie. Very makeable. Should turn. Does turn. And we pick up another birdie here. So great way to start the back nine with
Okay, 9 under. is the
back-to-back
current score.
birdies.
And this holds
Hole
a
number
par
12.
4.
Fairly short par 4, but I don't think we can hit driver here. Well, we can. I'm just going to really de-loft it to lose a good bit of yardage here. And hopefully set up a pitch or a full wedge shot into the green.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing.
Tiny fast. Swing line is improving. Swing line's been a little bit erratic today, to say the least, at times. But like I said at the start of the video, at times today I'm pulling the analog stick back and the club's just not responding really. So this should be ideal yardage for our lob wedge. Just fully spinning this back. Should land past the pin and we should generate a good bit of backspin with this approach shot. We get the perfect. It's moved a little bit more to the right than I expected. Should spin back. Does spin back all the way back to our pitch mark almost.
Little work to do, but
We
not
do have
too
a
bad.
pin high putt for birdie.
7 feet
This one is
the
going to
cup.
break just outside left edge of the cup. Going to play this firm as well.
This putt's good,
Good
so
firm
far.
putt.
I'm lobbing it.
It's another good
for
read.
number 8 on the
And we move to
day.
10 under par.
And after that one, 10 under.
Now I've got no idea if this course is easy or if I'm playing
See what
pretty
happens
well
here on
today.
the 13th hole.
Could be a combination of the two. But certainly the main challenge is on the tee box from what I've seen. So 4 hybrid. I think we could be a little bit long here. That's a beautiful strike. Need that to get down. Yeah, we were a little bit in between clubs there. Should have lofted that up a little bit. That is going to leave us a longer putt than I would have liked.
Nice shot. That'll do.
At least it's uphill from 33 feet, so we can attack
Daunting, to
this.
say the least.
It is going to swing from left to right, as you can see. Oh, I've hit that far too firm.
Ooh, easy tie.
That is a huge unforced error.
All right, here is a look at our par putt.
This is a big putt for par just coming up here. Don't want to drop a shot here. Going to try and go as low as possible. We do save the par. But like I said, this is a course that's going to feature in a lot of president societies.
Teeing off now
And it's
long
easy
par
to
four.
see why. The course looks great. It plays superbly, and there is just enough challenge there to test the
Nice,
best of
pure
golfers.
swing, Great stuff.
And it's a course that is going to reward good decision making and good shots. So still a little bit of work to do here.
Okay, we've got about 165
This must be
yards
one
to
of the
go here.
longer par 4s. It is uphill. I'm just going to try and play the slope here. We're going to have to really loft up this 4-iron. We are a good bit in between clubs, but the green is fairly elevated. So just try to play the slope past the pin. Get up onto that tier and hopefully it comes back. Oh, tiny slow, and look how far right
Bite.
that is veering. We've actually missed the green. We missed the intended target, which was the slope, which you're just seeing there. But we do have a chip opportunity from 9 yards out. Just going to fully attack this almost. We have applied a good bit of backspin, so it should check. Oh, early, there's a red slope. I knew it as soon as I pushed forward. Horrible swing line as well.
All right, let's
So
see
we
how these
do
numbers
pick up
add
the par. That is a fairly tough test, that hole.
And that'll keep you at 10 under.
So, hole number 15,
And
downhill
teeing up
par
now
4.
on the 15th hole.
I think we can just about carry this bunker on the left hand side here. But these hazards are really in play. I do like that. A lot of designers just use bunkers for cosmetic look.
Oh,
But the way these bunkers are situated, one, to catch the eye, give the course that authentic feel to the Dubai theme. And they really are in play as well, to make you stop and think about your shots. So lob wedge should be good. Just de-lofting this a little bit, trying to eliminate a bit of the backspin here. Aiming left of the pin due to the slope. We get the perfect. This should bounce out firmly for
This
us.
is looking promising.
It has done. And we are really throwing darts at some of these
You'll
pins
like
today.
that, won't ya?
This 4-footer is certainly no gimme here.
This next putt,
Just
you'll
taking
go
our time with
down
this. We do convert it well.
just nicely.
We move to 11 under par.
11 under.
Really enjoying my time out here in this course, guys.
Here we go.
Hole number 16, par 5. Looks like we may have to shape this a little bit from right to left. Just going to try and keep this down the left hand side of the fairway. It is going to kick right. Superb execution. I do apologise about the few practice swings, guys, but I don't know what it is. My swing just doesn't feel fluent. Maybe issues with the servers today.
A good one. Setting up about
And with that, we are going to reach this green comfortably in 2. 5 wood should be made for this. Just going to de-loft it. Should land just front of the green. Try and get this running up towards the flag stick. Couldn't have hit that any better. That is a laser beam. Come on, ball. Go. Go. Need it to go. I expected that to go a little bit further in the air. It's just going to come up short. But it is another eagle opportunity. We really left ourselves some good eagle chances in this round.
Okay, this one for
Test and putt though. I think I've played that too firm, you know. Oh no, putt line. Look at my putt line. Pushed it right. If we kept our putt line straighter there, I do feel that that would have dropped. But we get the second best prize, which is birdie. And we move to 12 under par. Let's see if we can finish at 14 under. Let's see if we can finish with 2 birdies here.
This one's a par 3.
Hole number 17, par 3, uphill. Although it says it's down 11 feet, is it? No, up 11 feet. 7 iron should be good with a little bit of backspin. We can really attack the flag here. Oh, lovely execution. Need this to get down though. Have we applied enough backspin? Oh, we have done. What a fantastic tee shot that is. And once again, we are going to be rewarded with a little tap-in birdie from 4 feet. Still a little bit of break to it though.
Looking pretty good.
We do pick up our 13th birdie of the round. And we are going to move on to the final hole of this superb course, guys. And it really is. It's absolutely fantastic. I love these type of courses. And huge shout out to the designer, Sir Lee Aussie, because he really has created a course here that everyone will enjoy. Come on. I do apologise here, guys, but I don't know what it is. I'm pulling back on the analog stick and it just seems out of sync with what I'm seeing on my screen. But that ball is going to run out really well for us and leave us with still a fair bit of work to do into this final green.
Around 140 yards to the pin.
Can we use that slope? We're a little bit in between clubs here. That ball's really going to shoot right as soon as it leaves the club face and give us a little bit extra yardage. So try to play the slope. It's a great strike. That ball hardly moved right at all.
Get to the right, get to the right.
Wow, quite surprised at that because that was a real aggressive slope at our feet. Didn't seem to go right at all. If anything, it stayed left, so we have left ourselves a tricky uphill putt for birdie. 21 feet. I think this is one of the furthest putts we've had, longest putts of the day we've had. Tell you what, that's got a chance. It does drop despite not the best of putt lines, but we will take it, and we do finish with a 57-14 under par. But wow, what a fantastic course this is, guys. Get out there, play it, let me know your thoughts on the course. That is it for today's video. I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will leave you with my round stats. But until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.